Lil Nas X has been arrested and taken to hospital after wandering the streets of LA in his underwear. LA police, who were called at 5:30 local time on Thursday, say the singer charged at them when they arrived and was arrested on suspicion of battery. He was then taken to hospital for treatment for a possible overdose, they said. We'll link the full story below. An unverified video posted by TMZ showed him dancing in the street in underwear and cowboy boots and inviting people passing by to come to the party. His team haven't commented yet. Lil Nas X has been arrested.
Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakodash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. That happened. This story came up, I think it was Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Or Friday, about Lil Nas X. Boy, I tell you, this is what America Babylon produces. It produces people like him, Israelites like him. If you don't know, Lil Nas X is part of that, that Fruity Pebbles community. You get what I'm saying? You can look at him and tell. If you ever listen to his music or just watched him, he's in that lifestyle. This is what America Babylon produces. That. And he's a Jake. He's a Jake. He's gone. His spirit is perverse. This is why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is one of the reasons why he's going to delete 2/3 of Israelites here in America, Babylon. They too far gone. You heard the news report. They arrested him. He was in his underwear and some cowboy boots. Blitz out of his mind. Telling people, come to the party and stuff like come to the party. Like, damn. This place will mess you up if you allow it. If you don't get yourself in order with Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, come back to his knowledge of wisdom, which is the Holy Bible. Come back and start learning, studying, learning his true name, his son's true name, learning about what you need to do as an Israelite, so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, getting yourself in order. If you don't do that, you end up being like what you just saw. That's why this message is very important. This message can change your life for the better, not for the worse. Because a lot of, if you been watching other brothers' videos like Elder Malak Zakba out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Elder Karatazar, I think that's his name, Slakia, if it's not, out in Baltimore, in the course of apostles and the elders, the elder bishops, they're doing videos on these Jakes and Eves, these Israelites that are coming against this truth. And they make it seem like coming back to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai's law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, that's a mistake. It's wrong. No, nigga, you're a mistake. You're wrong. Because if we listen and follow you and what you're saying, we end up like Lil Nas X. And we don't want that, because that's what happens when you don't follow divine instruction. You end up a Babylonian, and that's what a Babylonian looks like. So here at Great Millstone and brothers that come in the same spirit, we're following this truth, because that's the only way we could be better. Be a better, righteous people. And maybe, if it be Yahweh Shem Yahshua's will, that we can make it out of here when all hell breaks loose. This is the only way. This is the way, walk ye in it. Like the scriptures tell us, this is the right way to be. So we're trying to do it and follow it to the best of our ability. We don't want to end up like, Lil Nas X. We don't want to be like that. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 5. They have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are perverse and crooked generation. That shows you right there. He's an Israelite, yes, but in the flesh, but in the spirit, he is not one of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua's children. It said at verse 5, they are perverse and a crooked generation. That's what we see out here. These people are perverse. They are crooked. They do not want to follow righteousness. They want to stay wicked. And hey, that's cool. That's what you want to do. All right. You'll be destroyed for it. You're not going to make it out of America, Babylon. More and more as time going on, you can see why 2/3 of Israelites are not going to make it. They are just too far gone. That's just the reality of it. They're too far gone. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has to deal with them and take them out, because they're not going to come back. They're not going to repent. A lot of them aren't going to repent. There's some Israelites that's doing some things out here, going against the law, statutes, commandments. There are some that will come out, but the vast majority of them, they're not going to make it. And I believe he's one of them. You saw in that video, it shows on his face. He got spirits on him, a lot of them. He's gone. I believe he won't come out of it. And I could be mistaken. Yahweh Shem Shai, he can do anything. But to me, it looks like he ain't gonna come out of it. Once you get in that lifestyle, and it's hard to maneuver and come out and be right and get right. Slakia. This is Isaiah chapter. Let's see. Where was it? There we go. This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. They shew their countenance doth witness against them, and declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. So you can look at them. Like I said, you can look at him. It shows on his face, in his attire, his appearance. It just shows, he's into that. And like I said, you come into that, you got those spirits that's on you in that lifestyle. It's hard to come out of it. Isaiah 3, verse 9, at the bottom it says, woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. He's rewarded evil unto himself. It is, and more than likely he's not going to get right. Hey, this is why it's very important to stay in these words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Study. Get your mind right. Pray. Ask, again, repent, ask for forgiveness, and just do better. Because what else is there? There's nothing. We have seen what happens when you follow the ways of this wicked place, when you lean upon America, Babylon, and the ways this place produces. Lil Nas X is the end result. So if you want to keep following the ways of this place, hey, you know, just do it. Hey, do what you're going to do. But you're going to end up like that or worse. You know, stay on the right path. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua will not lead you astray. He's going to lead you to that golden city, New Jerusalem, that's going to be on earth, you know, wherein dwells righteousness, where everybody's going to come to learn and get better, you know, of the other nations, who going to know that the people that's living in this land, hey, they were the ones who were going to lead this world to be better through the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you know, using his holy words to govern themselves. You know, this is why we're practicing the righteous, you know, we're rehearsing righteous acts right now. We're practicing. We're trying to get ourselves better. Because the end result will be that. And we're trying to make that. We're praying that we're of that number to make it on the chariots when Yahweh Shai comes back. We pray we're of that number to get beamed up and delivered. That's what deliverance is. You know, we don't want to stay here and be like these Babylonians. So we're trying to do better. But that's all I had. I pray that was edifying to the flock. You know, hey, keep praying, keep fasting. Keep calling on the true names of heaven and earth, Yahweh being the Father, Yahweh Shai being the Son. Those are the true names of the Father and Son. Just keep studying, keep doing what you need to do according to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua's words. You know, more time is picking up. This place is almost done. So just stay focused and just endure. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruach. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Till next time. Shalom.